So today we're going to talk a little bit about prospecting. Now, if you're like any salesperson out there, including me, any human salesperson, not a psychopath, then the idea of dialing the phone and interrupting someone's day, especially if it's a cold or lukewarm lead that you're calling, makes your heart beat a little fast, right? It might make your palms a little sweaty, and it might make you try to find any reason possible not to call them. This is something that's shared by all salespeople. We all feel this way. Rejection activates a very basic fear in a lot of people, which is the fear or the need to be loved and the fear of not being loved. And so when you're rejected, even by a stranger, it activates that fight or flight response. And in your mind, just imagining, your mind doesn't know the difference between imagining that fear and the fear actually happening. And it doesn't know the difference between being rejected by your parents or being rejected by your loved one or your spouse and being rejected by a stranger. And your mind doesn't see that difference. In fact, it actually doesn't even see the difference between being in front of a bear in the woods that's about to kill you or chase you down and maul you and being rejected. That's how deep-rooted these fears are. They're so deep, you can't possibly control it. So any salesperson that tells you, oh, I don't fear the phone, is a liar. Any salesperson that tells you, I'm not scared of being rejected, I love it, is a liar. We all hate it. We can't help it. It's in your blood, it's in your brain, it's how we're programmed. That's why we're even here, is that fear, because it kept us alive for millions of years while we evolved to the top of the food chain. How do you get over that? Well, you don't. You can learn to deal with it, though. You can learn how to act in spite of that fear and still get good results. And by good results, I mean a prospect who is willing to move on to the next step of your sales cycle, even though you interrupted their day and even though they might have been rude to you up front. So how do you do this, you might wonder? It's actually easier than you might think. All you need to do is develop a system. And the best system that you can develop in order to do this is by doing what they don't expect. When you act in a way that someone doesn't expect you to act, you actually pull them towards you, as long as you're not being rude or disrespectful. But when you do that, when you act in spite of your fear and when you disrupt someone's expectations of you, then they're actually drawn further to you and you buy yourself time to make your ask. When you're prospecting, that's all you're doing is getting someone on the phone who says yes to your ask. And whether that ask is setting up another call in the future, whether that ask is asking if you can ask them a few more questions to see if you can help them, no matter what it is, that's what you're doing when it comes to prospecting, is you're getting to that ask and hoping they'll say yes. And if you want to give yourself the best odds for that yes, then here's how you do it. You agree with them. So, for example, someone calls you, or you call somebody and they pick up the phone and they say, yeah, so-and-so, and you identify yourself as a salesperson and they instantly realize what's happening here and they brush you off. Oh no, hey, can you call me tomorrow? I'm actually really busy, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, hey, I know that you're busy. I hear you, 100%. That's actually exactly why I'm reaching out to you, because I want to show you how you can get some of your time back. Now, I have a spot on Tuesday for a 10-minute discovery call. Do you have time at 2 p.m. to talk to me? Because that person, you're going to pique their interest, right? You've got to agree with them, and you got to pique their interest with whatever it is that you're offering, whatever your value proposition is, how you can benefit them. It needs to be as direct benefit to them. Notice how I said how you can get that time back, and then you make your ask. You don't wait, okay? You do not wait. You go all the way through it, slam it out, make the ask, and then shut the fuck up and see what they say. More often than you're getting now, if you're not doing this, more often they will say yes more often, and you'll be able to book more of those calls or get more discovery out or anything else like that. So give this a shot, you guys. Leave me a comment or shoot me a direct message and let me know how it's going for you. Maybe I can help you tweak up what you're saying or your value proposition or whatever. Just reach out to me and let me know, or post in the group and let us know how it's working for you. And let us know how you're applying it to your specific business. If you're watching this in a different group that's not sales espionage, then what are you doing? You need to be in sales espionage with the rest of the covert closers. All right, guys, this has been Telephone Tuesday with Justin Wieder, the covert closer. I look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow for WordTrack Wednesday.